Welcome back to JandJPickEm. My name is Juan. Last week I went 12-4.
Let's go.
I cashed out. My
Yes,
overall
sir.
record is 127-68. And you already know our slogan. When we get double-digit wins, you get double-digit wins. And when you get double-digit wins, you win your pick'em.
Yes, sir. My name is Josh. Last week I went 11-5, and like Juan said, we got double-digit
Cashed
wins.
out.
I went 100% on my spreads, and we both hit our parlays.
That's
bro.
right. Cashed out.
This is what we do for the people. Also, you guys got us 2K subscribers,
Let's
10K
go.
views. Let's get into Week 14 picks.
Let's go. For Thursday Night Football, we got the Packers versus the Lions.
Yes, sir.
For this one, it's going to be a great division matchup. Both teams have been balling out. The Lions are looking like a Super Bowl team. The Packers balling out the past couple of weeks. Jordan Love on fire.
It's going to be a crazy game.
For this one, I expect the Packers to get the win, get the job done. We beat them last year at home. We're going to do it again. Some people might think, he's delusional. He's a Packers fan. But no, the Packers are doing great. Jordan Love's... he's going to ball out. He needs to take care of that football, though.
100%.
The past couple of weeks, he's been doing a good job at that, and, he needs to maintain that. Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs. He's a baller.
He is.
I expect him to have a great game. But for our defense, we need to stop the run.
Oh,
you already know the
100%,
Lions,
dude.
they got a great running back duo. And if we don't stop that run, they're going to take advantage of that. And, honestly, it's going to be a great matchup. Both teams are hungry right now. But I'm going to go with the Packers.
This might be game of the week. There's going to be a super interesting game. Josh Jacobs, he's having a really better role compared to the beginning of the season, scoring a lot of touchdowns. He didn't do that in the beginning of the season. As for the Lions, like you said, best running back duo in the league, in my opinion. Amon St. Brown's going to ball out. I feel like it's going to be a really great game between both teams. Both teams need a win. I'm 7-0 when I put on the cheesehead, and I'm going to stay 7-0. The Lions are going to win this game. They're the better team, in my opinion. They're playing at home. Jared Goff doesn't make mistakes, and for that reason, I got the Lions winning. Hey, but honestly, this is going to be a good matchup, bro.
Yeah.
Packers could win it.
If you've been keeping up with us, every time Josh puts on the cheesehead, the Packers win.
Yep.
This week, he didn't put on the cheesehead, so keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, this is going to be a great matchup. To start off Sunday morning, we got the Browns versus the Steelers. This is going to be a great matchup. Both teams played really good offensively last week. Jameis Winston, though, he had a Jameis Winston type of game, bruh. He had 3 interceptions, 2 pick sixes, but he threw a bunch of yards and a lot of touchdowns. As for the Steelers, I liked how they played last week. People said that Russell Wilson couldn't score points outside of field goals for the Steelers, but they're able to score a lot of points, and I like how the Steelers are playing. I got them winning this week because their defense is going to stop Jameis Winston. It's a revenge game, and they're playing at home. So I got the Steelers winning this matchup.
Yeah, for this one, I'm going to go with the Steelers as well. Their defense, I expect them to step up.
Amazing,
and it's going to
dude.
be a division matchup, so I expect it to be a close game.
Yeah.
I also expect it to be a shootout. Both teams, Russell Wilson
I
letting
can
it
see
fly, Jameis Winston throwing those interceptions.
Or 500 yards, bro.
Yeah, or 500 yards. But yeah, I expect lots of yards. The offense, both are they're gonna do great.
Yeah.
But yeah, for this one, the Steelers defense,
Too
TJ
good.
Watt on fire. Every week he goes out. He makes a big play.
Yeah.
I expect him to get a big play for this one, and I expect the Steelers to win.
Yeah, we both got the Steelers winning this matchup. For our next matchup, we have the Saints versus the Giants. The Saints have been playing pretty well. Alvin Kamara's having a great season, but Taysom Hill is out for the season. He had an ACL tear. He's been hanging out with Christian McCaffrey too much. As for the Giants, I don't know who the star is going to be yet. We haven't got the news yet, but I feel like it's going to be Drew Lock. He's going to give the Giants a better chance instead
Hopefully
of
it's
Tommy
Drew
DeVito.
Lock.
Yeah, but honestly, the Giants aren't going to do much. I do expect Malik Neighbors to have a great game, but we've seen it against the Cowboys. They struggled, and if they struggle against the Cowboys, they're going to struggle against the Saints too. One fact about the Saints, past 3 weeks, MVS, bro. He's been having a
Balling
touchdown.
out.
I don't know what's happening, but hey, maybe he's going to have another great game. But I got the Saints winning this matchup. They're going to have a really great game.
Yeah, for this one, I'm going to go with the Saints as well. Their offense and their defense has been doing really good.
Really good.
For the Giants, their defense is not that great, and their offense even worse.
Yeah.
The Saints, they should be able to get a couple turnovers. Derek Carr, he needs to, when they get those turnovers, he needs to get some points.
Dude,
score.
especially in the red zone.
Yeah, and I expect them to be able to do that, especially against an easier defense.
Yeah.
For the Giants, if Drew Lock starts, I expect them to have a way better game.
Yeah.
If DeVito plays, honestly, it might be a blowout. But yeah, for this one, honestly, I think if Drew Lock plays, it will be a close game.
Yeah.
Because the Saints, they're not a team that are going to blow out a team right now.
That's very
So,
true.
yeah.
But we both got the Saints winning this matchup. For our next matchup, we have the Jets versus the Dolphins. I finally learned my lesson, bro. I'm not going with the Jets ever again. Give me the
Never.
Dolphins this game. The Jets played horrible against the Seahawks. They actually had the lead, dude, but they choked it, bro. Their defense played horrible. That goal line stance against the Seahawks was good, but they ended up choking the game. As for the Dolphins, Jonnu Smith, I love how he's playing. He's stepping up for the
He's been
Dolphins.
balling out recently.
He has, dude, and honestly, he's kind of looking like the number one option over Tyreek
Wide
Hill.
receiver one.
Dude, for reals. And then Achan, I love how he's playing. Tua's playing amazing. The reason they lost last week, they played a good team like the Packers, but
Yeah.
they're not playing the Packers. They're playing the Jets. So I got the Dolphins winning this matchup.
Yeah, for this one, I'm going to go with the Dolphins as well. The Dolphins don't have a better offense, but they know how to use their offense.
Yeah.
The Jets have such a great offense. We say this every week,
Yeah.
but they don't know how to win. Brees Hall, what have
dude.
you been doing these past
Bro,
couple
that's
weeks?
what I'm
He has not
saying.
been doing nothing, letting
Bro.
down every fantasy owner
Fantasy
down.
bust.
And yeah, for this reason, I'm going to go with the Dolphins. Their offense, I expect them
Way
to
better.
ball out. Jonnu Smith, Tyreek Hill should have a great game.
Yeah.
And their running backs, honestly, last week they didn't do great at all.
Yeah.
This week they should be able to step up. They're going up against the Jets defense, who
Yeah.
isn't great. And yeah, for that reason, I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. I expect this to maybe be a blowout. Aaron
It is,
Rodgers
bruh.
might be trying to hang up the cleats.
Bruh, go to sleep.
But yeah, for that reason, we're both going with the Dolphins.
For our next matchup, we have a divisional rivalry. We got the Jaguars versus the Titans. Honestly, I think this is going to be a good game. Well, it's going to be a toilet bowl, but it's going to be a competitive game. We got two horrible quarterbacks. We got Macaroni Jones versus Mayo Man Will Levis. You know, Trevor Lawrence died last week, bro. We've seen him get
He got
smacked.
smacked.
So Mac Jones is going to come in. And honestly, he didn't look bad against the Texans. Brian Thomas had a really good touchdown. As for the Titans, played horrible against the Commanders. The running game was non-existent. No one was catching the ball except for Westbrook. He's looking like Russell Westbrook from the NBA, bro. He got 2 touchdowns, bro.
Balled out.
This was balling out. Honestly, I'm going to take an upset, bruh. Give me the Jaguars, bruh. I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to do this. I got the Jaguars winning. I think Macaroni Jones is going to play a lot better. I like how Brian Thomas Jr. is playing. And this is going to be the first week that Travis Etienne finally gets a good game. He's been playing horrible, but I expect the Jaguars to play good. It's a division matchup. Anything could happen. So I got the Jaguars winning.
Yeah, for this one, honestly, both teams are trash right now.
Yeah.
The Jaguars without Trevor Lawrence, it's hard to predict how they will play.
Yeah.
But Mac Jones, he did step up. He had a good game. But for this one, I'm gonna go with the Titans.
Makes
Will
sense.
Levis.
Yeah.
He always finds a way to lose a game. But this time, it's an easier team. It's the Jaguars. Not too much of a competition. But yeah, I think Will Levis will be able to get the job done.
Yeah.
Tony Pollard should be able to step up and have a way better game. I expect, honestly, he's been pretty consistent.
Yeah.
The Jaguars,
Little
I don't
bit.
know. I can't go with them right now, especially
Yeah.
playing with Mac Jones.
Yeah, that's true.
For that reason, I'm going to go with the Titans.
Yeah, let us know who you guys got winning down below. For our next matchup, we have the Falcons versus the Vikings. Dude, Kirk Cousins has been playing horrible, bro.
Trash.
0 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and he single-handedly lost that game against the Chargers. The only thing good going for them is Bijan Robinson, bro. He's been balling out. Amazing running back. As for the Vikings, I never thought this would happen. Sam Darnold, 2 weeks in a row, game-winning drives. This guy's putting the team behind his back. And Justin Jefferson is playing amazing. Jordan Addison's having a great second half of the season.
Finally.
Dude, I like how the Vikings are playing. So I got the Vikings winning at home. I feel like their defense is going to stop Kirk Cousins. He hasn't been playing good. So I'm going to ride the hot hand, and I got the Vikings winning this matchup.
Yeah, for this one, I'm going to go with the Vikings as well. The NFC North has been strong
Dude,
all
stacked.
year. And Kirk Cousins, you can't go up against him. He has not been doing good at all these past couple weeks.
Yeah.
But I feel like if he's able to limit those turnovers,
Dude, he
and actually
has
get some
to.
touchdowns,
Yeah.
this should be a great matchup. But right now, he's not doing good at all. Sam Darnold, he's
Yeah,
been balling
bro.
out, getting the ball to his receivers.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones, he needs to step up.
Yeah.
He's been, I feel like he's been very inconsistent this year.
He
He has
has.
those good games, he has those bad games, but the Vikings are going to need Aaron Jones to have a great game.
100%.
If not, the Falcons, I wouldn't be surprised if they were able to, sneak
Yeah.
out with the win.
That's very true. But we both got the Vikings winning this matchup. For our next matchup, we got the Panthers versus the Eagles. The Eagles did really good against a great team like the Ravens. Dude, but it was because of their defense. Everyone always talks about their offense, but Cooper DeJean, I don't know if you've seen it. This dude basically put Derrick
he
Henry
balled
on his
out.
butt. This dude did crazy. He had a really good tackle. Their defense is playing amazing. As for the Panthers, you almost got it right. You predicted them winning last week, and they should have won.
Honestly, they should have won that game.
Dude,
They choked at the end. They should have won
Chuba
it, though.
Hubbard, he fumbled it. They could have won. But I like how the Panthers are playing, dude. Bryce Young is showing why he's a good quarterback in this league. He's progressing, and that's all you want the Panthers to do right now. But honestly, I got to go with the safe pick. I got the Eagles winning. They're playing at home. Their offense is amazing. Their defense is going to stop Bryce Young, so I got the Eagles winning.
Yeah, for this one, I'm gonna go with the Eagles as well. Bryce Young, he's been looking nice,
Dude,
and with
really
Adam
good.
Thielen back, he's
That's
looking
right.
nice. Adam Thielen,
Yeah.
that's a cheat code right there. He had a crazy catch
Yep.
last week.
He
and,
hit the gritty too, bro.
yeah, yeah, but for this one, I'm gonna go with the Eagles. They're stacked.
Yeah.
AJ Brown, Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts. Overall, it's a great team. That tush push always comes in clutch.
Automatic.
And honestly, I wouldn't doubt if the Panthers were able to keep it close.
I can see that happening
But
too.
if they don't, if they don't keep it together, this might be a blowout.
Yep.
Don't let Saquon Barkley ball out, because if you let him, he's going to get 200 yards, 2
Yep.
touchdowns,
Easy,
and it's not
bro.
going to look good for your team.
Yeah, so we both got the Eagles winning this matchup.
Yep.
For our next matchup, we have my Raiders versus the Bucks Super Bowl rematch, but the same result's gonna happen. The Bucks are gonna win this game. Their defense played horrible last week actually against the Panthers, but against the Raiders, I feel like their defense is gonna play really good. Bucky Irving, bruh. It's Bucky Irving's world, and we live in it, bruh. Bucky Irving's balling out, bruh. This dude's doing amazing. I love how the Bucks are playing. They're gonna win this matchup because they're the way better team. But the Raiders, bruh, against the Chiefs, they put a really good matchup. Aiden O'Connell's playing really good.
The receiver stepped
Dude,
up.
Brock Bowers, bro. Everyone says Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, Rookie of the Year. I don't care what anyone says. Brock Bowers, Rookie of the Year, bro. Best tight end in the league. Over Kelsey, over everyone, bro. I'm probably being biased right now.
Build the statue.
But honestly, I feel like it could be a really good matchup, but I got the Bucks winning.
Yeah, for this one, I'm going to go with the Bucks. I do think the Raiders might be able to keep this close. Come on.
Maybe. It could
Aiden
happen.
O'Connell has been balling out.
He has.
Ever since he came back, 300 yards.
Yeah.
And his receivers, they've been doing their thing. The only problem is the run game's a little trash.
Horrible,
But
bro.
Max Crosby, he's a baller. He might be all over
go.
Baker Mayfield. But Baker Mayfield, at the end of the day, come on, he's gonna be able to get the job done. Mike
Throws
Evans
lasers.
should be able to help him out in the run game.
Yeah.
It's pretty good right now.
Yeah.
And for this one, honestly, I'm not confident with the Bucks because the Raiders are playing very good football.
Yeah.
But the Raiders need to lose for that first round pick.
We need
so
it,
let's
bro.
go Bucks.
Hey,
Get that win.
Sanders slide through, bro. We both got the Bucks winning this matchup. For our next matchup, we got the Seahawks versus the Cardinals. Honestly, this is going to be a really good divisional matchup. Last time they played 2 weeks ago, the Seahawks won. And honestly, the same thing could happen if the Seahawks play really good. But they struggled against the Jets. They didn't play that good. I know they won, but it came out to like the last minute of the game. Geno Smith isn't doing too good. I feel like DK Metcalf could do a lot better. Jackson Smith-Njigba, he's doing really good though. As for the Cardinals, Marvin Harrison Jr. finally got a touchdown, bro. This guy's been struggling, but he's doing really good now. I like how Kyler Murray's playing. He did throw 2 interceptions though, but I feel like for this game, the Cardinals are going to win just because I feel like you're not going to lose to the same team twice, bro. It's really hard to lose to the Seahawks twice in a division matchup. I feel like the Cardinals had to win this one. It's at home. Kyler Murray's going to play a lot better, and for that reason, I got the Cardinals winning this matchup.
Yeah, for this one, honestly, I feel like it's hard to choose a team.
really hard, dude.
Both teams are doing really good. The Seahawks barely beat the Jets.
Yeah.
The Cardinals barely lost to the Vikings.
Yep.
And I don't know. For this one, I think I'm going to have to go with the Seahawks.
Bruh.
I know, the Cardinals, everyone's like,
Crazy.
ride the Cardinals, ride the Cardinals.
You
Nah, I'm going to go with the
have to, bruh.
Seahawks. I think Geno Smith should be able to, get it together.
Crazy.
Use his receivers. His
Yeah.
receivers is a big reason why I'm going with them. I feel like they're able to step up.
They do
whenever
have
it's
a lot
time.
of good receivers.
Metcalf, Najee, and
Yeah,
Lockett,
Tyler
at
Lockett.
times. And for the Cardinals, Marvin Harrison, he did have that touchdown last week. But other
Yeah.
than that, when does he step up? Never. And James Conner, he's been doing good for them.
Yeah.
But no, for this one, I think the Seahawks should be able to get the win. Kyler Murray continues to make mistakes, throws interceptions, and Seahawks come out with the win.
Crazy. This is going to be a really good matchup. Let us know who you guys got winning down below. Next up, we have the Bears versus the Niners. Honestly, the Bears have been playing really good football. We've been saying it every week. Ever since they fired their offensive coordinator, their offense looks a lot better. And now they just fired their head coach too, bruh.
About time.
Their offensive coordinator is actually the head coach now, I believe. So Caleb Williams, I feel like he's going to continue playing good. He played really good against the Lions until the last play, bro. And then Keenan Allen and DJ Moore, they're stepping up when they have to. They're doing really good. And I like how their offense is playing. And honestly, it's at the right time when the Niners are playing bad on defense. They couldn't stop the Bills at all. I know it's a snow game, but still, you got to be able to stop a good team like that.
They got smacked.
And they got smoked, bro. Dude, and
on prime time, too.
And biggest fantasy bust of all time, Christian McCaffrey's out for the season now. Well, for 6 weeks, that's basically the whole season. Jordan Mason's out for the season too. Well, he's on IR, so basically out for the season also.
It's not looking good for them right now.
Isaac Guerrero, I think that's his name. He's going to be the starting running back. Honestly, he looks good, and I expect him to do really good against the Bears this week. I expect Debo or Kittle or someone on this offense has to step up.
Maybe Kittle.
Maybe Kittle or maybe Juwan Jennings or Ricky Purcell. Who knows? But I got the Niners winning this game. It's at home. They're desperate for a win, bro. They've been losing games. I feel like this is a game where they have to win, and they're going to win this matchup.
Yeah, for this one, wait, Brock Purdy's playing, right?
He is.
Because I didn't see him out there last week. Nah, for this one, I think I'm going to go with the Niners. They should be able to get a win.
Yeah.
Just because the Bears organization sucks. They're really bad. Come on, how do you not use your last time out?
Dude, stupid,
They choked
man.
last week.
They
Straight
did.
up choked.
They could have
And,
tied it, but they choked it.
Yeah, for this one, I expect Purdy to get the ball to George Kittle, Utilize him a lot more. He's a key player for that offense. Deebo Samuel, get him more involved.
Yeah.
Deebo Samuel, he's been showing that he's not that same receiver he was a couple years ago.
Crazy.
He declined a lot for the Bears. Caleb Williams, he's been playing really good.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if, maybe the Bears come into San Francisco, into the Bay Area, and get a win.
Dude,
I wouldn't be surprised with that. But come on, the Niners, they're due for a win. I think they get the win this week.
Yeah, so we both got the Niners winning in Levi Stadium. Next up, we have the Bills versus the Rams. This should be a really good matchup. Josh Allen has been playing amazing. He's a front runner to win MVP.
Yep.
And Juan, you say it every week, Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the league. He's doing everything, bro. He's the first quarterback in NFL history to have a passing touchdown, receiving touchdown, and rushing touchdown in one game. It's crazy, bro. He's doing so good. But the one thing is, he has no one to throw to sometimes. Like, where's Amari Cooper?
He had to throw to himself.
Dude, honestly, they signed Amari Cooper so he could be the number one receiver for them, and he's doing nothing. He's disappearing. I don't know where he's at. For the Bills to win this game, he has to step up and get a big role. As for the Rams, Puka Nakua's doing good, but Cooper Kupp disappeared. He's nowhere to be found either. He has to have a really big role in this team. And Kyron Williams, he's always going to have a great game. This is going to be a close matchup. I feel like both teams are really good offensively, but I got the Bills winning this game. Josh Allen's too good, and I feel like Amari Cooper should finally have a great game.
Yeah, for this one, I'm going to go with the Bills. I'm going to go with Josh Allen. I expect him to have a great game. Come on, he's been balling out every season, like you said. I say it every week. Number one quarterback in the NFL right now. It's kind of hard to go up against him right now, especially with Matthew Stafford not playing too good. Sometimes he has those great games, but like last week, he showed that sometimes the receivers can't step up. And
that's true.
For that reason, I'm going to go with the Bills. It don't matter who's catching balls. Josh Allen finds a way to find it. Like, whichever receiver, he doesn't have that number one receiver. That's
very true.
Which we thought, what's his name?
Amari Cooper.
Yeah, we thought Amari Cooper was going to be the one to step up.
But he hasn't
done nothing. Come on.
It's crazy, dude.
We both know how great of a player he is. And I think he should be able to step up. It might be that he's still, coming off that injury. But come on, it's time to step up. Let's get that win, Buffalo, and get that dub.
We both got the Bills winning this matchup. For Sunday Night Football, we have a division matchup. We have the Chargers versus the Chiefs. I honestly think it's going to be a really good matchup. The Chargers are on fire right now. I think they've won 3 or 4 games in a row. They're doing really good. Justin Herbert's playing really good too. But Ladd McConkey, I think he went down with the injury, but he had over 100 yards. He's playing amazing. The run game, though, ever since J.K. Dobbins has been out, Gus Edwards hasn't been doing much. So that's a department where they have to do a lot better. As for the Chiefs, bro, they struggled against the Raiders, but it's the Chiefs, though. The Chiefs, never bet against the refs, bro. Last play, they made it a fumble. They won. The refs won this game. And that's what the refs are going to do this game, too. I got Mahomes winning. He's going to play a lot better. Travis Kelce's going to do a lot better. DeAndre Hopkins, he's doing really good with the Chiefs, and he's going to continue doing good. Oh, one thing. Isaiah Pacheco, I tell everyone, don't start him in fantasy football just because he's splitting carries with Kareem Hunt. But in terms of the game, he's gonna do really well because he's a really good running back. But it's hard when he splits carries to start him in fantasy. But I got the Chiefs winning this matchup.
Yeah, for this one, come on. You got to go with the Revs. And yeah, for this reason, I'm going with the Chiefs. You know,
Yeah.
the Revs, they're always there to help them out. We've
Yep.
seen it every single week.
Every week, dude.
Every week they get bailed out. We're tired of it. But, you know, betting wise, keep making money with the Chiefs.
Yep.
But the Chiefs, it should be a close game. Honestly, the Chiefs, they're not a team to blow out, you know, another team.
Not this
But they're
year.
a team
Yeah.
that, you know, some way,
You know
the
they're
Revs
gonna get
find
the
a way,
win,
you know,
dude.
to help them out at
Every
the end.
week.
But the Chargers should be able to put up a good game.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert, he's been playing really good. His receivers stepping up. Quentin Johnson, trash. Come on, bro, catch the ball. Those were easy targets. You gotta catch those balls.
Bruh.
Help out your quarterback. And I don't think Quentin Johnson's gonna get any catches.
He's not gonna have a job soon either, man.
No, but yeah, Travis Kelce should be able to
Yeah.
ball out. His receivers, Hopkins should be able to step up
Yeah.
a lot more. Just like he's been stepping up for the team, and I expect him to keep it up. And Chiefs should be able to get the win.
Yeah, we both got the Chiefs winning on Sunday Night Football. For Monday Night Football, we have the Bengals versus the Cowboys. I feel like this has to be the 1 week where the Bengals finally win. Dude, the Bengals have been struggling, especially against the Steelers last week. They didn't look too good. But the one thing is Jamar Chase is always going to get his. He had a touchdown, did amazing. Joe Burrow threw a bunch of touchdowns. I think he also threw a couple interceptions, though. He has to limit those interceptions, especially how the Cowboys are playing better defensively. Against the Giants and the week before that, they played pretty good. Cooper Rush is having really good games. He's throwing over 300 yards. CeeDee Lamb, though, I think he is injured. I don't know if he's going to play this game. I think most likely he will, but he has to do a lot better. So far, it seems like Turpin's their number one receiver, but CeeDee Lamb, if he does a lot better, I expect the Cowboys to keep it close. But I got the Bengals winning this one. They're desperate for a win, and I feel like they're finally going to win a game, especially against an easy team like the Cowboys.
Yeah, for this one, I'm going to go with the Bengals. They finally get that win.
Yeah.
They've been struggling. We've seen it every week.
Every week,
They
man.
come close, but their defense, they can't do anything.
Horrible. Can't stop the pass.
He's a great quarterback. They put up points. Their defense is just really bad. And this time they're going up against the Cowboys, who don't have such a great offense.
Yeah.
And I think, even if their defense plays bad, their offense should be able to put up enough touchdowns
Yeah.
to win them the game. And, keep them in the game basically and win
I
it
can see it
all.
happening.
Yeah.
But we both still got the Bengals winning this matchup. And now we have our spreads of the week. I went 100% on my spreads last week. Let's cash out. So for my spreads, I got the Cardinals -3. I have the Dolphins -6.5. And I have the Jaguars +3.5.
Hey, those are some great spreads right there. For my spreads, I got the Raiders +7, Panthers +12.5, and Bengals -5.5.
And now for the best segment of the week, we got Parlay of the Week. Last week, both of our parlays
Cashed
hit.
out.
100% our parlays. Let's go. For my parlay, I got the Bucks, I got the Dolphins, and I have the Bills.
All right, for my parlay, I got the Steelers, I got the Eagles, and I got the Bills.
Hey, let's cash out.
Let's go.
Thank you guys for watching another week of JandJPickEm. And thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers.
Let's
We really
go.
appreciate it. Next up is 3,000 subscribers. And honestly, we could probably get that by the end of the year. And we got 10K views on our last video. That's our most viewed video. Thank you guys for all the support. We really appreciate all you guys.
Yeah, one more thing. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, JandJPickEm. If we ever have any changes to our picks, we post them on there 1 hour before the game. So make sure to follow us on Instagram. This was Juan,
This was Josh.
and this was JandJPickEm.